Hello, I just wanted to do an update video on the so-called Asbury revival. Today is Monday, February 20th. So some things have come to light, and the first video I did was asking, is this a real revival? And of course, it depends on how you define revival. I had said that I don't doubt that God is working in the hearts of some of the people there. God is always at work, but I was skeptical. And things that have come out since have only caused me to be more skeptical, so I thought I was obligated to do this video since I did the first one. One of the things that disturbed me the most is that this seems to be something that happens at Asbury. They just have all these revivals, and they all seem to happen in the month of February. So going back years and years, like this has happened before. So the way it's being reported as some huge event that's going to sweep America and turn America back to the Lord, that never happened in the past. So, but this type of thing, this revivalism, maybe is what it should be called, it has happened at Asbury before. There are some reports, I haven't been able to confirm this, but if this is true, this kind of is the final nail in the coffin, but there's reports that there are open and affirming people involved, even from the stage, and they seem to think this is great, and they're being welcomed there. So if this was a true revival, obviously that's the type of thing that would be repented of. Also, there's some reports that the school seems to be bending towards that whole agenda. And then the thing that really got me thinking and looking into some of the other stuff is that Francis Chan did a video before the revival even started saying that he was going to visit Asbury. I don't know if that's this Wednesday or Thursday. He's going to be there in a couple days, apparently. And here's the thing. Francis Chan is associated with IHOP, International House of Prayer, and that's a group that's tied with the former Kansas City Prophets. And anyways, IHOP is known for having this worship room and like a live stream where they're worshiping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's exactly what's happening at the Asbury revival. So Chan is involved with IHOP. IHOP has this strategy for revival of 24/7 worship. And Chan did the video ahead of time before the revival started saying he was going to visit Asbury. It just makes me very skeptical. So what's the takeaway from all this? Whatever this turns into, if this turns into a sweep, revival and reformation sweeping the nation where the whole country turns back to the Lord, then, you know, I would say I do not believe that's what's going to happen. Obviously, we would all love it if that took place. But barring some miraculous event like that, what's the takeaway? I think evangelicals need to learn not to just follow after the next big thing. Right? How many times have we been through this? Evangelicals are told certain things that are not true, or maybe it's half true, or, you know, we get sucked in. And like I said, I was skeptical from the start about this, but, you know, going back years ago, I was one of those people that kind of got swept away in some of this stuff, and I'd like to think that I've learned my lesson, but what do I mean by that? The next big thing. Remember in the 1990s, CCM music was all the rage. So churches just got rid of the hymns and they brought in Christian contemporary music. And that's led to Hillsong and Elevation and Bethel. You know, they're these really heretical ministries are the ones writing the music for evangelicalism in the United States. That's a problem. And just the CCM artists, the ones that were popular 15 years ago, 25 years ago, I mean, they're going apostate at about a rate of 1 per week, it seems. But then after CCM, you had the purpose-driven life. Rick Warren he was the next big thing. And of course, Rick Warren really preaches the gospel of easy believism. Just repeat these words, say this prayer, and boom, you're saved. Of course, Rick Warren has all sorts of, I don't even have time to get into that. But Rick Warren, for example, he attended the World Economic Forum He said, didn't Obama, Rick Warren said Obama is a true Christian. Oh yeah, Obama and John McCain, they're definitely true Christians. And okay, well, again, how do you define revival? I mean, if you have this watered down definition of revival, then sure, you can call it a revival. If becoming a Christian just means you say something positive about Jesus or say, I believe in Jesus, well, then Mormons are Christian. Of course, that leads to the next thing, right? The chosen, that's the big thing right now in evangelicalism. And Dallas Jenkins is accepting Mormonism as a true form of Christianity. Going back years ago, there was the Shack. The Shack was the biggest book. I know some churches locally that were teaching it in Sunday school, and it's like, yeah, man, I recognize that right away. The Shack, God the Father is a woman, and the Holy Spirit is also a woman, and the Holy Spirit has the name of a Hindu goddess, so people should have recognized the problem with the Shack right away. And what was the thing? John Hagee and the four blood red moons, right? Yeah, whatever happened to that? So point is, evangelicals just shouldn't get sucked into the next big thing because it's never really what is advertised. So anyways, that's my assessment of the situation. Thanks for watching. My name's Michael Grant. Until next time, may the Lord be with you. Have a great day.